Yesterday we have seen the 7 steps of connecting to the database as part of JDBC process. First one is to load the Oracle driver. Fine. Then second one is to creation of connection object using the driver manager class. Once the connection object is ready, we create statement object. Statement object is ready, then we execute the statement using the statement object. And the output of it is stored in result set. From the result set, we use a loop to display the values from each of the tuple. From the tuple, we try to fetch the individual elements using our get string or get int or get whichever is the data type. Clear with that? So, and after that, the last step is to close the connection. Now we will see statement object, more details about statement object, because I mean, what methods are associated with that? What are the types of statements? Once a connection is established using a connection object, J2EE component creates and sends a query to access data from the database. The query is written in SQL. Now, these SQL statements, yesterday I told you about, there are two categories, action queries and select queries. One more category is there. One type of SQL statement can be just executed to know whether the data is present there or not. So it will return a Boolean value, yes or no. Select statement just retrieves the value from the database. The output of it is a result set. There is another statement which will execute, it will just check whether the values are present or not. हाँ है कि नहीं? It is something if I send somebody to check, see whether 4A students are there in the class or not. It says yes or no. And if I say check which all students are there, so he will get a list of students who are there. So that is a select query. Fine. In first case, it was just a Boolean value. And in third case, I may say, to those who are present in the class, mark their attendance to be present for today's class. So this is what I am performing some modification. So all these three scenarios, how they are handled in case of this, let's see. First, let's see the types of statements. There are three types of statement. One is statement, second is prepared statement, third is callable statement. Statement object is used for general purpose access to the database, especially when we are using static SQL statement. What is the opposite of static? Dynamic. What is the difference? Pranay, are you here? What is the meaning of static? Which is constant. Like for example, if I give you in your exam also, there will be two types of questions. Static means some questions whose answer can be directly taken out from the notes. Theoretical questions. Dynamic means like in DA and all, or in suppose in DBMS. I give a question, but dynamically I create a different query. I have taught you student case study, but suppose I may create some kind of building wala case study and I'm giving you the question. So this is dynamic. Fine. So dynamic, yeah. So no, statement objects are used to execute static. So this is important word in case of statement object. Always learn to highlight the words, especially in case of descriptive exams, and also remember such keywords. The statement object cannot accept parameters. Parameters means fill in the blanks nahi aate, usko instruction dene. You can't say that whoever will come do this with them. No, you have to tell specifically, Maitri will come and you have to give her this. So it understands only the static values. Dynamically जो आएगा उसका नाम पूछ के उसको करो. Intelligence it cannot use. So especially for such parametric queries, you need which statement? Second type, which is called as prepared state. Used to execute pre-compiled query. Pre-compiled in the sense that query will be pre-compiled, but some of the values will be fill in the blanks. Those values has to be substituted and then the query has to be completed. It is used to execute statement that accept input parameters at runtime. Like accept the phone number from the user and display its name. So that is your journal program. So for that, we can't use statement. We have to use prepared state. Third is callable statement used to execute stored procedures. You still haven't learned what are stored procedures. So this is little right now out of scope for you. Let's learn statement object and prepared statement. Statement object is used when we have execute query without having any query compiled. What does that mean? Static query. It is something like this. We create a query, we create a statement object without passing any query here, because that query is not, it need not be pre-compiled. Pre-compiled means pehle hi usko send karke you have to pre-compile and keep it like that. What happens in prepared statement you understand, then you'll be able to understand the difference. This is clear to you? Statement object is created directly by calling create statement method by connection object. Now, what are the methods associated with statement object? First one is execute query. In case of select query, I gave you 3 examples. Go and find out who all students are there. So that means I am going to get the list of students. So that's a kind of select query. So when you have to execute select query, which results output in the form of a result set table. Clear? Like select star from student or select name comma city from student. Such SQL statements, when you execute, you get the output in the form of a result set. So when such queries have to be executed, which method you use? Execute query. This method accepts a parameter. What type of parameter it accepts? SQL statement. So you say execute query and in bracket you pass the SQL statement, select star from student. Clear? Yes? Now, next example here I have given, the output is stored in the result set, s.execute query, select star from student. Second is, you, I'm very sorry. Example I have given, I have just asked the student to check whether students are there in 4B class or no. You just go and check. They'll say yes or no. So such kind of output when you get, I mean, when you want to know, you pass execute method. Which method you call? Execute. And of course, select statement only. Fine. And it returns a Boolean value if the result set object can be retrieved. If it says false, that means result set object doesn't present. I mean, there are no rows in that result set object. It will just tell you whether there are rows or not. So for that, you call execute method. Next is execute update. Yesterday, I was telling you about action queries. Whether you perform deletions or updations or insertions, that is going to modify the database content. So there is no journal program based on such queries, but interested students can do these programs. For that, you will use execute update. Which method you will use? Execute update. So it returns the number of rows affected. It will not show you which all rows affected. It will just show you 7 numbers, 7 rows updated. You know, whenever you perform delete statement or update statement, SQL gives you output in the form of 7 rows deleted or 2 rows deleted. So this is how even this execute update will return you the number of rows affected. Clear with these three? Execute query is maximum use for your display purpose. Now here I have given example. This is same like our program which I have covered in our last lab. Normal program without using prepared statement. So what is this first step? Can you tell me what does this step do? Theoretically, loads the drivers. What does the first step do? Loads the drivers. Here what are we doing? We are creating connection object. Here we are doing creating a statement object. Here we are executing the statement. Select star from employees. And we are preparing a result set. What are we doing here? Iterating through the result set to display the individual values. Clear with this? Now, same program. Sorry. Same program if you have to work with update statement or you want to add records from Java into the Oracle table. You can do that. Only this line will be changed. So I have not taken that program. Anyways, right now, my intention, all are here. My intention or my what you can say goal of this particular class is not to cover this execute, update and execute. My goal is to cover prepared statement. So right now I will skip this because to explain this one line, I'll have to execute the entire program and show you to make you actually understand. Fine. So let's go to prepared statement. As I told you, theoretically it is defined as the SQL query can be pre-compiled and executed by using prepared statement object. It is used to execute SQL statement that accept input parameters. How? Question mark is used to add that fill in the blanks in your SQL statement. Example. Select star from student where phone number is question mark. Take the example of only this much. Where phone number is so and so. So and so means what? That value will be passed by the user at the time of execution. You know, even in SQL, you have such something like this. Select. What did it do here? Display the student table values. I want to display students belonging to a particular city, belonging to Belgaum city. How will you modify the statement? Where this is, I know. For example, imagine you have bank. In bank, these clerks, do they have they learned SQL statements? Have they learned SQL statements? No. So whenever you go and you want to find your balance, you go and you ask the clerk, this is my account number, find my balance. So, you know, what do? They might have one screen wherein there is a text field. They just have to pass your account number and click on submit. Find balance, some button, and automatically that balance gets displayed. Previously on that button click, you know what query they have already pre-compiled? Something like this. Select balance from that particular account where account number is so and so. But you may say, where account number is so and so, उनको कैसे पता चलेगा कौन सा account number है? Like here I know I have to display the student details where city equal to Belgaum. But Belgaum is fixed there. So his account number fixed there. Any customer will come and his account number will be different. So that account number has to be dynamically substituted. So here let me show you how I modify this query. Where city equal to, what I have done? So I press enter. What will happen? It will ask the city name from the user dynamically. So I may give Pune. So it will display the students who belong to Pune. If I execute the same query, it will ask me the city now. So same query is pre-compiled and kept ready. Only the values of the city have to be passed dynamically and it will execute. So similarly, such query can be pre-compiled. Here I have pre-compiled that query using what value? Ampersand and city. This is called as parametric query, which accepts a parameter value dynamically and it executes the query accordingly. Is this clear to you? What did I do? Similarly, in JDBC, I pass these parameters using question mark. There I pass using ampersand. Here I pass using question mark. Those question mark wala value have to be supplied through program using one method. What is that method? Let's see. That parameters can be substituted using which method? Set along with the data type. So if it is integer value, I'll have to say set int. If it is string value, concentrate here. If it is string value, I have to say set string, like that. And then what is the second parameter? Sorry, first is I have to pass the index and second is value. Index means what? If I have multiple fill in the blanks, like in your question paper also you will have tomorrow. In advanced Java at least you will have this and this. Two events associated with one component, this and this. So two parameters are there. First ka answer is this, second ka answer is this, something like that. So that parameter number is passed as the index line. Like for example, in this select statement, select star from student where phone number is question mark or name equal to question mark. Either name is this or phone number is this. In that case, two parameters are there, first and second. So whichever parameter I want to pass, its index. So phone number has an index. Then second, this is the index. Clear with that? Second. So here the index doesn't start with 0, remember. It starts with 1 and 2 only. And then I have to pass the actual value. How? Set string 1 as 1, 2, 3. Fine. Set string. String means the varchar value. Clear? To which parameter? To first parameter. And the value I want to pass as 1, 2, 3. Why? Because here to phone number and name, both I have taken as varchar. So both will be string only. So to the first value I am passing 1, 2, 3. So this is how prepared statement can be used to execute the statements which are pre-compiled and the values can be accepted. Values for the parameter can be accepted dynamically. Clear with that? Now let's go to our journal program. What they were told? Employee ID name from the database. It takes the name or phone number as input and prints the corresponding other values. Okay, this uses hash table. I'll show you. Which table I have created? With name and phone number. Both for your, to avoid complication, I have taken the data type as varchar. So that both you have to use get string there. I've inserted 5 rows. Imported AWT, event, swing. This is important for JDBC. Which package? SQL. It's a frame. If you want, you can even create applet. Which listener I am using here? What's your name beside Vishwesh? Akash, pay attention. Why action listener? Which event I want to cause? Action listener is associated with which component? Yes, anybody? Simple action listener means button click. We want to get the result by click of the button. So we are using action listener. Look at the interface. I have 2 text fields. One for entering the name, second for entering the phone number. I say retrieve. The output will be displayed in the output table like this. Clear? So when I pass name and click on retrieve, it will give me phone number. When I give phone number and click on retrieve, I will retrieve name. So vice versa. So for designing this, I used a frame. So you know how text fields are created, how labels are created, how button is created. So we will quickly look at that code, designing part first. Since it's a frame, I have called constructor here. If it would be applet, we would do it in the init method. Do you remember the difference? If it would be applet, we do all this initialization in init method. If it is frame, we do it in the constructor of the class. We have declared all these components above, like 2 labels, 2 text field, 1 button. We are initializing them inside. First label is initialized with the caption, enter name. Text field is initialized with size 10. Second label is initialized with enter the number. Are you understanding what I am trying to tell? Second is text field with size 10. What is remaining? Button is remaining. Good. So before I will do that later, we are setting the layout to be flow layout. We can do even grid layout, but I'm just for ease, I'm doing flow layout. I add it in sequence. Label, text field. Second label, second text field. Then I initialize button. What is the button caption? Retrieve. I added it on the applet, on the frame. Then who is going to respond to the event? Button. Who is going to respond to the event? Button. So only button has to get registered with actions. Whose size I am setting here? frame size. Because frame का size set करना पड़ता है, and also we have to make it visible. Now in the action perform, I have to do database connectivity. You know, database connectivity must be done in try because it's a checked event. You may pass a wrong database value, name and all. So Java forces you to put it in try block. So first, I create connection object. I can even do loading, but here loading is like NetBeans supports sometimes that loading automatic. So I've skipped that. Directly I've gone to connection object. Clear? So I pass the connection, username, password, then see how I prepared statement. When the prepared statement, when normal statement object is prepared, we say create statement with blank brackets. But when prepared statement is prepared, we have to call which method? Prepare statement. How is prepared statement object prepared? Using prepare. So there is a difference. What is the name of the object? Prepared with D. What is the name of the method? No confusion in this. What object we are preparing? Prepared statement. By using which method? Prepare statement. And normally prepare statement, यहाँ पे you can pass queries with parameter, without parameter. Both it can execute. Not necessary that it should be with parameter. So prepared statement has got one extra advantage over the normal statement, that it can execute both normal queries as well as parametric queries. So this is a parametric query where name equal to question number or phone number equal to question number, or why any of the values may be supplied by the user and I have to retrieve the details. Clear with that? Yeah. Now, how many parameters do I have in my statement? 2 parameters. I have to set their values. From where those values will come? Where name equal to so and so and phone number equal to so and so. Who will give me the name whose phone number I have to find? User is going to supply. Like for example, in this program, who has typed this? While executing, I as a user have typed the name of the student whose phone number I want to find out. So I've typed that. That will come from the text field. You get that? How do you fetch the value which comes from the text field? Get text. Which method? Get text. See how I am taking it. So what is the first text field name I have given? T1. So T1 से जो भी value मुझे मिलेगा, that value I am going to supply in which parameter? Name वाला parameter. What is its index? First. Name is the first parameter. Phone number is the second parameter. Parameter means question mark. Name के सामने जो question mark है, that is the first parameter. Phone number के सामने जो question mark है, that is the second parameter. So when I have to set the value in the first parameter, I give the index as 1. From where I am going to substitute the value? Whichever is going to come from the text field. So that I will supply here. Which method I use to set the parameter? Set string. Why string? Because in the table I have prepared it as varchar. Clear? What is PS? Name of the prepared statement object. Similarly, I pass the second parameter value from the text box 2. And once that parameters are supplied, I get the result set by executing the query. Which statement I give? Execute query. You might have noticed the difference between statement object and prepared statement. in prepared statement, in normal statement, we create a statement without passing any value, and we pass SQL statement here inside execute query. Got it here, where my cursor is blinking here. Got it? But in case of prepared statement, what do? We prepare it with the statement. That's why it is called as pre-compiled. And here, execute ke time, I just say execute query. That query is already supplied. Only parameters I'll pass later. Once I execute, I get the result set. Then the next process remains same. From the result set, I use a while loop to go next. And in earlier program, I have displayed both the values in one line. Here I am trying to display on separate lines. Name equal to so and so, phone number equal to so and so. Then I close result set. I close statement object. I also close connection object. Then in the catch block, you can pass whichever statements you want to pass, but it can be even blank. Which exception I am handling here? Clear? Then this all code, I have put it in the constructor. So that constructor should be called somewhere. And since it's a frame means application, not applet. So whenever application comes into picture, which method I must have? Main method. So inside a main method, yeah, loading of the driver, I'm doing it here. I can do it inside that also, but I'm doing here. And then I'm calling the constructor. Clear with that? So loading of the driver out of 7 steps, I'm doing first step here and remaining steps inside the constructor. Anyhow, it can be done. Clear with this? So here the constructor will be called. That means this line gets executed. And this is the output. Fine. So quickly, I will show you the execution. Any doubt? What is prepared statement? Statement to execute SQL statements with parameters. How the parameters indicated? With symbol? Question mark. How the values to the parameters are substituted? Which method? Set and the data type. How many parameters does that set method has? 2. First is the index. Second is the value to be passed, actual value to be passed. Clear? Notes I have already sent you. Most of the questions are theoretical this time. So study the notes properly. You'll get the answers directly. Questions will be in the image format. Can you see the output here? Because of flow layout, those controls keep flowing as per the size. So name, since I know the values, oh, the problem is last year I had created the table, student table with name and now the problem is in my DBMS I have not created the table and I mean I have student table but I have different values there. So that's why it is not able to retrieve. So first and very important requirement is you should have a table with the same name, same fields, clear, with values. Then only you'll be able to fetch. Clear with that? Anyway, so we'll stop here. You take the attendance and then you send.